Follow your football team from the click of one button. Link at the top of the description, or you can download it for Android or iOS. OneFootball, the only app I use to follow the beautiful game. Check the link and get it now. I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't use it myself. Wow, it has been a while since we did this. Guys, it's December and I think FIFA 20 has officially died. Welcome back to more of a throwback video looking back to when we used to do these all the time. Probably about a year ago now. Right now, you're more used to seeing us messing about on pro clubs and having a great time with the Hippo Shaggers, and that's fine. That's good. You should be. Right, there's some Christmas carolers at my door. Sorry, I just had to head kick every single one of them. I'm pissed off because FIFA 20 is shit. I feel like it's died already, and it is December, which at least in my head would mean it's died quicker than any other FIFA that has come before it. And on that subject, right in the top right-hand corner right now is a poll. You can leave a comment on it. Get your votes in and let me know, do you think this is the worst FIFA of all time? Has it died quicker than any other FIFA? That's the real question we're asking. Now, I have seen a lot of creators complaining about this game.
Now, as you can tell from the title, this is about me thinking or perceiving FIFA 20 career mode to be dead.
I don't know how to judge a football game, and a lot of people do not know how to judge a football game, which should not come as a surprise.
Always Volta, Volta, Volta. But yet, even with all this promotion, people just don't want to play it.
Despite that, this company continues to just take the piss out of us as the consumers, and they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. And I know it's already been said, and I know that there's probably someone listening right now thinking, oh, stop moaning, just don't play the game, just stop moaning, why'd you play it then? Why, don't buy the game if you hate it so much. Shut up, piss off, my channel, my videos, I can't bring you the game without buying it, funnily enough, and somehow I don't qualify for the Game Changer program. And as a FIFA customer, consumer, content creator, I have played the least amount of this FIFA, of any FIFA, for literally probably ever. I've played like 200 games of Pro Clubs, which is my main game mode, which I play with my mates, 200, 300 games in, it's December. So that's pretty low for someone like me. And pretty much the only fun I've actually had on this game is on Pro Clubs. Because of the career mode bugs, which you guys might have forgotten about now, because EA are perfect at just sweeping that shit under the carpet. Career mode didn't work for the first 2 months they released the game. For me, that's when I probably am most interested in trying out the new players. Everyone's had an upgrade. I will jump on career mode in October, September, nice and early. And right now, it's December. They fixed it in, I think, November. It's too late for me. I'm kind of already past that hype of playing career modes. On top of that, they didn't add anything to the game mode. In my opinion, this was a massive reason for at least me why this game sucks. They killed the initial buzz of a FIFA 20 or a FIFA career mode release. They killed it because the game didn't work and they didn't fix it for so many months. They don't care. If it was Ultimate Team, that would have been fixed on the day. They couldn't be asked to release a patch. We know that. They couldn't be asked. And the career mode patch wasn't the only gem to come out in November. We had a 12-year-old with a dream who put his Fortnite controller down for a second and decided to hack into every single EA employee and release their DMs on Twitter. And now EA have taken all their accounts down. I mean, literally, some 12-year-old with a VPN and a dream just went at it and just managed to hack into a billion-dollar company's community manager's private verified accounts with nearly 100,000 followers, releasing DMs. Nothing too tragic or anything too bad came out, which I'm surprised about. But for us in the FIFA community, it was pretty much the equivalent of chaos. It was about as chaotic as it's ever got round here. Since then, we literally haven't heard a thing from either Corey or Zaro, the community managers. We are assuming they're dead. MIA. RIP. They died for our sins. Good men. We lost 2 good soldiers out there. The fact that some kid just took a break from quick-scoping on Call of Duty to just jump in and just destroy everything, it just speaks wonders, doesn't it, of EA as a company. Absolutely elite level shithousery, no doubt in that. And this was all kind of met with mixed reception in the FIFA community. Some people were laughing at it and some people were kind of rightly saying it's a bit unfair that they've had their accounts hacked. Obviously personal data could have been leaked, and you know what, that brings us to our next point actually, because FIFA themselves, EA Sports, leak people's data, the pros' data for signing up for a tournament. I think that was also in November as well, so November, not a very stellar month, but yeah, they leaked about I think 100, or you could basically, if you qualified for a certain tournament, you could see everyone else's address, credit, everything. You could see it all because EA are just so great as a company. To be fair, I think the community saw the hacking as like a giant middle finger back to EA for their complete and utter blatant just disregard for the community, guys. They don't care what we do, they don't care what we say, and they haven't done since day one, and I think people saw that they are getting hacked, even though it was tiny and EA weren't even really affected by it. It was pretty funny for people to see in a way. Anyway, EA's clearly taken Corey and Zaro round the back of the shed and just put a bullet in the back of their heads as punishment. So now we get no contact from community managers, but they did set up a new page for us to message. I just, at this point, don't give a fuck. It's too far gone. And now we have to get to the main point of this video. The biggest fuck up from EA Sports in so long. I can't remember a worse one. This is just the first nail in the coffin for FIFA 20. And I think it's the reason that this game died quicker than any other FIFA. For sure. Alright, it's December. Let's try and keep some of that AdSense for fuck's sake. Yes, that's right, Volta. A B-Tech FIFA Street that had to be named Volta, which means the vault in Italian, by the way. I actually do speak a little bit of Italian, but also Google exists. The vault, they lost the rights to Pez for the word street, I'm pretty sure. That's what I heard from a very reliable source. So Pez got the right to have street. They couldn't do FIFA Street, so they had to call it something else. So they went with the vault. Now, I've spoken about this on Twitter a lot this week, and when they announced Volta, the community went pretty crazy in excitement, and then they quickly turned into realizing that this was basically the story part 4. They hadn't really done anything online. You can't play online with your friends against another group of friends, which is what they really should have done, and the community straight away, from the Castros to the likes of me to the Batesons, calling for, and by what I mean by that is you got the Ultimate Team guys who don't even play pro clubs to the pro clubs guys saying, this is a joke, you have to make this like a My Player series. Surely it has to be online. You create your own pro like you do on clubs, or you can use your same pro and move him over. Nope. They didn't do any of that. Now, I refuse to believe that they didn't think of any of those ideas, because that would mean they have literally got one brain cell between the entire company. It's right there. It's black and white. I think somebody thought of it there, brought it to the head of the Marketing Development Association of whatever. Yeah. They sat round a big table and they went, what do you think of this? And then somebody went, no, because that takes away from the attention of Foot. They will never develop Volta because that would take away from Ultimate Team, which is their cash cow. Ultimate Team is the biggest earner that they have got. Ultimate Team made them over Black Friday weekend. I'm hearing on one day 80 million alone. So why are they going to make any change when they're making like 80 million in a day on Black Friday? Think of all the other purchases they make on Foot. Crazy. But EA saw the community outcry about wanting this game mode to be better than it was, and they dropped some really subtle hints, which when you look back on them now are absolutely snaky as fuck. What they started to do, ladies and gentlemen, is they started to con us. They started to tell us that there was a chance that this would come in. They were saying things like, well, it won't come in during launch. It's too late for it to make it before launch. These sort of things. Well, we're in December, and I will bet you guys that there is not a chance that that Volta game mode gets developed into an online mode where I can play with my mate against you and your mate. You know, you only have to look at how dead of a game mode Volta is by going onto YouTube, typing in Volta, and look at all of the results. Nothing even remotely recent. All of this is based around launch because the hype died straight away. They have told us recently that Volta is their second most played game mode outside of Ultimate Team. The story mode takes 3 hours. I reckon it probably is the most open, right? Because most people, unless you're me, because I swear to you guys watching, I've not even opened the fucking game mode. I can't be arsed with it. Unless they add it online, I said I'm not opening it. It takes 3 hours to complete the storyline. Subscribers have told me that during videos and live streams in the past. I mean, it's a half-assed effort that they made in order to get new sales in because they knew that the FIFA has just been crashing for years. Although the money's going up in Foot, the game's satisfaction, the players' satisfaction, it's clearly going down every year, and it's only a matter of time before it bursts. They knew, though, they needed to lie about it. They fabricate these things by saying there's no, yeah, Volta's a real success. Behind Ultimate Team, it's our most played game mode. Yeah, probably people opening it up and going, well, this is shite. Do you know what I mean? It is most likely, I put money on it being people opening it up going, this is shite. Done with that. Actually Eat that controller. Sitting here in December, it's clear now that Volta was just some red herring. It was just there to distract us from the lack of improvements to career mode, to pro clubs, and to the general gameplay that we have been asking for as a community for so long. I would love to know how many players are looking forward to Volta 2. Because we know that shit's coming in FIFA 21. Genuinely, I might do a poll on Twitter. What is the percentage of you watching right now? Please tell me if you're sat there going, I'd be interested to see what they brought into FIFA 21 with Volta 2. A final reason, before we wrap whatever this video is up, as to why this game is awful. Because of you watching. The majority of you watching this video will have bought packs at some point in your life. The last packs I bought, I think, were on FIFA 17. And I remember doing it and just buying a few packs and not thinking much of it. And as I got a little bit older, I started to think more into it and think, yeah, you know what? This is gambling for children, and I'm funding a company that literally just wants to turn me upside down and shake my pockets until all the coins fall out. If you are somebody who sits there and spends money on this game, you are 100% within your right to do that. It's your game, you bought it, you can put your money on it, nobody can tell you otherwise. But if you are somebody that does that and then complains about a lack of updates to career mode, to pro clubs, to the gameplay, to anything that this company does, even in the fucking game, even if you're a foot player, you earn about £12.50 for winning a competition. I don't think you guys understand the levels to this. You can sit at home and play Fortnite every week and win like 10k. But Ultimate Team, you have to qualify for events, and if you place like 7th in the entire world, you get like $700. I mean, what the fuck is that? For you lot who get the game every year early, buy the packs, get the special players, you get 25-0 max on your Ultimate Team in the early parts because you've got really expensive team. But all of you people that are guilty of that, you're stuck in the Stockholm Syndrome. You are absolutely institutionalized. They have got you exactly where they want you. You moan about the game, but you carry on buying it and you spend thousands of pounds on packs. Ludicrous. Wake up. It is a simple equation. EA see the profits increase, they're never going to make any changes. Why would they? Now, anyway, before we go, I'm sat here as somebody who has bought FIFA since I got it for Christmas in 2006. I have played that game more than any other game that I've ever owned. FIFA has been a massive part of my gaming experience. That's why I've basically made it my job. It's all I played, from playing career mode on FIFA 08, sitting there after school, loving my life, playing it, to discovering pro clubs in 2012 and playing that on FIFA 12, FIFA 13 and getting crazy records with my friends and having a great time, to playing Ultimate Team in the early days when it wasn't always about how great of a team you could rep a silver team and it would be awesome, and it was just a lot more fun and way less about the competition and way less about spending money. I'm sat here now as that guy. I haven't played a single career mode game, season, anything in FIFA 20. I haven't played a single game on their new Volta game mode. I haven't played a single game on Ultimate Team, and I played about 300 games less than I had at this point last year on FIFA 20 Pro Clubs. So I haven't played a kickoff game either. Not one kickoff game. So this game is basically dying for someone like me, and if it's dying for someone like me, it's only a matter of time before the less hardcore fans of it start to give up on it, and maybe that's a good thing and it's what we need. Every year FIFA's died quicker and quicker. There's nothing more I can say. I've got my point across as well as I wanted to. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. If you agree, if you disagree, fuck off. I don't really care. And I hope you guys have a great day. I don't actually mean, you can leave your constructive criticism in the comments. You fucking suck, EA Sports.